Good evening everyone and welcome. CPL Major Round 4 is the start of the rematch games, and the first rematch will play against LDA and MOD. Let's check the rosters of both teams. LDA, Virus Neo MT25, Daemon 81, first time in CPL on Primo Victoria. Let's see, yes, and he's got his own flag even on the tank. Well done, mate. Fragmania and Black Devil, Ice Freeze, Fredo T32, Black Box Emil 1, Nyako AMX 5100, MOD, Sabas MX Chappy Solofima WZ132, new changed balanced tier 8 light tank WZ132, SGA David and Sea Gold Sky Ice Freeze, Sebas Online Cruemel T32, Swift War 110. Let's check the builds. Oh, first spots, tier 6 and tier 8. We've got a new spotting mechanics here as well. You can see the flags here, you can see the camo here now. Looks much more better every day. Missed. Looks like in general both of the teams prepared really well for that battle. The first map that will be played, like we can see, is a Rising Eye, and the second one will be Sun River. Someone's spotted with the same as Fredo. Passive game so far, out spotting, one tank, each tank's trying to spot themselves. There's no art here, so we definitely know that there won't be a interesting shot here, and the spotting mechanics of the buffet RT cannot be seen. But definitely Resident was one of quite few maps that we got on consoles that is really wide open for different tactics to be played. That's interesting that oh, what a shot. That Solofima, I think, must have something wrong with his crew, because he can't outspot the heavy tanks. No, definitely he's too close. That's as well an issue. He's supposed to try spotting them from much more far behind. And the heavies have been all spotted, so LDA knows exactly from which side they are going. First shots fired to the main force, and Drift War got a hit. And Daemon is trying to finish the Solofima. Yeah, he managed to hit from that side. We'll see how the Primo Victoria will perform that game. It's interesting choice. Primo Victoria, great tank, absolutely great tank, and definitely one of the competitive tanks, of few competitive tanks from the premium tanks, worth using because of the rate of fire, because of the APCRs, because of the armor on the tower, and because of the mobility. It's still medium. The MOD is trying to change the side that they're pushing from one to other. I don't understand what Solofima is doing in WZ132, so close to the battle. Sabas passively spotting down there. You can see a part of David, everyone is using camo, which gives them a few seconds more being unspotted. As you can see, only one tank has been spotted, and wait for it because he made the shot. Now that's the line where they are getting spot. Before that, only SG David without the camouflage on his tank was spotted, and nice shots on Fragmania. But there is a Black Devil down there. There is a MX 5100 as well. Great focus with Fragmania, great. But from behind there is a Primo Victoria. Yes, we can see a Primo Victoria perfect spot. He's doing exactly what the medium tank's supposed to do, and they finished the MX-5100. He's he's giving a hard time for this heavy. It's a great game from Damon here, really great. Absolutely nearly finished SG David. There is a cap pressure. We can see the flags being taken with the new icons. Great. So you see the outplay of the medium tank. In the meantime, there is a massive amount of damage down there. There is a T-32 going here to help Demon. A great game here. It's even fight, really even fight. The light tanks from MOD managed to finish the MT. Now I think they're going to try to get off the Primo Victoria and T-32. There's a cap pressure. They are going to help their heavy tanks. It's free in tanks now. Yeah, I think it's been done now. The Emil, yeah, Emil. I will call the tank Emil. Yeah, the outloader. Sofima got a hit, trying to run another hit from Amix Chaffee. Great game. Chaffee is fighting down there. Oh, Chaffee is blocked. He might finish. Yes, it's 5-5. Wow, what an absolutely great fight against him. But there is a T-32 nearly full HP. Primo Victoria, another great tank, nearly full HP. So there is one T-32 from MOD against two tanks from LDA. That will be a really intensive battle, and Cromwell will be in crossfire in a second. There will be Primo Victoria down there. Yes, he's going down there. Yeah, let's see. And he's a great shot. You see, that was a snapshot, and absolutely great accuracy of the tank, and another great accuracy of the tank. No problem with shooting wherever you want to damage the tank. So you see, another damage, and there is a feather down there. Yeah, and done. 7-5. LDA managed to defend themselves. Great game. Both sides did whatever they could. The fight was really even, but the Primo Victoria, great perfect spot. A medium tank used like it's supposed to be, and we can see another damage. Primo Victoria, 2,542 damage on them, plus assist damage, 17 shots. Absolutely massive fire per minute. This is the really great DPS here. Only T-32 managed to exceed 2K on MOD Cromwell, 6 hits, 2025. But now we're gonna change the sides, so that was even fight, and that was the map picked by LDA. After a really even fight, they've won. So let's say they were ready, they were prepared. MOD wasn't prepared for that map because they picked the Sand River. So let's see how MOD will defend on that map and how LDA, what they prepared for attack. But absolutely great game, one of the best in CPL Major so far. Okay, time start, you got 3 minutes. Let's see what happens in the second round. Absolutely great play. These guys got the level of these guys on that match was absolutely brilliant. Great ideas from MOD, changing the size, changing the tactics. Absolutely great positioning on the LDA side. I cannot say anything wrong about the build of the tanks, because a part of the camouflage, everyone was prepared absolutely professionally. These are the teams that are going to try to win the promotion to CPL Pro. These are the competitive teams. These are the teams that would like to play a professional esport on PS4. These are the teams that you should look about in your national community, as MOD in Germany, LDA in France. Guys, you really gotta follow these guys, check their websites. Maybe if you are looking to join a good clan, definitely good choices, if they are recruiting, of course. If they are open, because I don't know. Hopefully we will soon know much more about them clans, as I'm trying to make our Twitch channel work better with some scheduled programs. Hopefully everything will go, fingers crossed. Still they got 1 minute 5 seconds to pick up the tanks. You still can grab a can or something to watch, or me babbling here about some info, some features, some news. We could just see one of the WZ-132, one of the new tier tanks, new old. The WZ-132 is an old light tank, but has been changed with the balanced tanks that patch 4.2 just brought us yesterday. So we've got tier 10 light tanks. Everything has changed. Matchmaking for light tanks has been changed, and the clans needs to adjust to all these tanks that were changed. Like American M41 Bulldog lost his autoloader, so the tanks has been played completely different now. Lots of changes. Of course, the tier of tank has changed as well, because Bulldog was tier 7, now it's tier 8. Lots of changes, and all these competitive clans, all these clans playing esports, they need to adjust on the fly to what happened. The patch was just been given to us yesterday, and now they are, after the one day after patch, they are playing the competitive esport match. So these are really good guys. These are really experienced players, skilled players. We can see that on the game. I will try to show us and tell us as much as possible, but you know, sometimes, like just a moment before, the action was so quick that it was really hard to follow the players. Still 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. We reveal the tanks as 3 minutes have passed, and let's see what MOD prepared to. MOD, lots of firepower, lots of autoloaders, and a lot of armor as well. Primo Victoria again, and not much change on LDA side. I don't understand the peak of the Tiger 2, but probably they've got an idea for the tank. As Tiger 2 maybe is a really good sniper, heavy tank that could play in a medium range, medium to close, medium. I think the medium range is the best for this one. A bit close, maybe medium to a bit far, but definitely he's not a brawler because he doesn't have enough armor. While VK has got that. VK has got a great cannon as well. MX-5100s, they are autoloaders, like with CSG David, again no camo. Map, perfect build. Gold Sky apart of the camo, perfect build. Sados. These guys have got perfect build, like you see, full premium ammo, food, automatic fire extinguisher, large briquette, and the rifle doesn't have the medikit. What it means? Why he doesn't have the medikit? What it means? It means exactly one thing. It means that his crew has got a jack of all trades skill learned, and the commander is gonna take the fallen comet if something happens. So it's a wise choice. It's a well prepared tank. What we can see here, great build here as well. You can see more flags and more flags on these tanks. Great new feature from Wargaming, the flags, absolutely great thing. Thank you Wargaming for something that will finally happen, that we're getting some customization on our tanks. As we can see, we can do more and more now. We can put our favorite emblem on a flag, or we can put our emblems on the tank, and on a flag we can put the flag. Or on opposite side we can put the flags on the tank, and on a flag we can put an emblem. Whatever you can. You can do even a custom flag, a free movies Flagmania on ISN. What's interesting, he's got a Soviet flag on his tank, but playing in a French tank. Interesting, really interesting. And Primo Victoria, one of the gets very soon, and they are one of the first gun that are using this competitive tank in the game. Oh, and what we can say, the player must exactly know what he's doing. It's not like that you can just take the Primo Victoria to fight and win. No, he exactly knew what he was doing, and we've seen that in the game. Light tank has been spotted. We've seen it in the game, and we've seen that in the match results as well. So if you know how to use the tactics with medium tanks, Primo Victoria one of the only few medium tanks that can be used without any problems in competitive mode. Yes, it is worth it, definitely. If you know how to play it, if you know how to play tactics that consist medium tanks, yes, Primo Victoria is your choice. Now that was a risky play from Virus Neo. He took a but that helped to spot the Ritual, and Ritual got shot from Daemon. Great sniping skills. Primo Victoria, that's like you can see he's shooting from while driving. So like I said, it's really the accuracy of this tank is really massive, and now he's going to flank them tanks. Like I said, Tiger is not the perfect choice. I understand that why. He's doing reasonable damage, I'm not saying not, but no armor at all. And great attack from two sides. Krummel only on one shot. Great focus fire down here. There is a virus. The damage has been done. The virus is running around the Sabas. Wow! He even managed to damage. He even managed to damage Sabas for 80 damage. What he's doing as well. He's taking the attention of the players while he's trying. That's a good outplay from that tank. Nice bounce on Tiger 2 as well here. That was a pressure cap down there, but I don't know why they stopped. They're supposed to take a proper Sabas on one shot. Now that's a focus fire on VK101. VK101 has been done. We can see now Primo Victoria and Nyaku are pushing MX's 5100, and that's a risky play. They won't manage to track David, but that's not enough. A lot of the shots, but they still got a lot of the shots. Ammo damage, and Daemon has been done. Wow, that was a risky play. Virus has been light. If he would take attention on those MX 5100s, which are now on reload, that could be different, but he was late. And the Black Devil from behind by Ritual and Chaffee. Chaffee is now going to do what Chaffee is doing the best, getting like a ninja from behind and doing as much damage as possible and take some attention of them players. And there is the biggest issue with the Chaffee, his amount of HP. That's it, Chaffee is done for free. Another really even round between these two clans. So let's see, MX 5100s, they are still reloading. They are still on reload, so Virus is trying to take his change here and do as much damage as possible. VK has been now surrounded, so the MX will have a really heavy time. They won't be able to miss even a one shot. And VK has been done, so there's no more gold card. There are only IMX's 5100s, and they are ready to shoot. Yep, they are definitely ready to shoot. There's a few last seconds, but they are ready to shoot. Yep, he will be finished in a second. So what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Do IMX 5100, which has got no armor at all, everything will go at him, will fit all the shots into the heavy tanks of LDA clan, or they will bomb something and LDA will be able to do the job. They've got Emil, don't forget they got Emil, and Emil is now older as well, so they need to exactly know what they are doing. So 26 seconds, there is a flag capture attempt, so everything depends on what the MX 5100s are gonna do. Now that's a really risky tactic, but let's see, I think they are not prepared for what's going on happen to. Yeah, they are not prepared. They blocked themselves. Oh, but that's a loss, and that's one MX 5100 done. This is really important. This is absolutely important for your team to finish the tank that is shooting to you, because the more tanks you get, the more fire that will focus your one tank. And I think it's done. Yeah, LDA was winning second round. Another even game. This time again LDA was a bit better prepared on the map they picked. Let's check what's going on here. VK from MOD 2237, just a bit behind him, so Fima MX 5100. On the LDA side, the best damage, IS3 Fragmania. Looks like a free movies. Oh no, sorry, pardon, the black box on ME1 managed to do 2483. Primo not much this time, quickly done by IMX 5100s. Really great game from both teams. Now we're gonna see the second map, and the second map which we played was picked by MOD. MOD will be attacking on that, so I'm sure they are prepared. So we're gonna see something really interesting here, and we are gonna see the Sun River. Yes, Sun River. MOD is going to attack. I switch the sides. Oops, pardon, Rift. Switch everyone to spec. Yep, and they've got 3 minutes. Great game so far, absolutely great. CPL Major, we can see CPL Major this, and we can see the teams which are really trying to do their best and being promoted to CPL Pro, where the best teams are playing on the tier 10, which is the most difficult tier to play, competitively, expensive, hard to grind. It's not tier 8. It's not in tier 8. You can help yourself, like we can see on many games with premium tanks. So some of them are competitive as well, but definitely the tier 10 is the hardest. So a part of your skill you gotta need, a part of skill of tier 8, you gotta have prepare your accounts properly, get tanks for tier 8 and so on, so on. But as we can see, these guys looks like both are ready to play in the highest league. It is too near for LDA. LDA is winning this game, but both of the runs played so far were absolutely so close. They were really even. It wasn't like one-sided game. It was absolutely a game that was even. Both teams. That's a good. That's a nice from LDA. They said that they are ready. They don't want to wait 3 minutes. But I cannot start the match without agreement from MOD. What is important is that both of these clans are really good. Looks like the LDA is like at this moment one of the highest, really highest topped clans in French, and MOD looks like the most active and the most strong German clan. We got different German clans that are visible on random battle, but stat padders are clans that are different clans than clans that are playing in competitive mode. Different plays random and getting stats, WNA, different things. The playing against the clans that are playing tactical game, esport game, competitive game. My tutor is trying to pick a bit of my attention while I'm hosting the game. That's what happens. So this is the biggest issue why I cannot yet host the live streams from the games. It's because I don't, with our age, our players are similar age as mine. We've got kids, and our kids got their own rooms. We don't have them, so I don't have enough space to set up the capture card. And they are ready, nearly 3 minutes, but they are ready just before. Capture card, PC plus console, TV takes a bit space, which I personally at this moment cannot afford. Like I said, kids got their own rooms, parents don't. And this is gonna be something really interesting. We can clearly see MOD did their homework. They know what they are doing, that's definitely. Okay, LDA, MT25, Virus Neo, Daemon, Primo Victoria, Fragmania, Black Devil, Ice Freeze, Feather T32, Black Box, Simil 1, Nyaku, Tiger 2, still same setup. But MOD changed the setup. SG David and Sofima on T71 Recans, Rift War on server, Sabas and Gold Sky Ice Freeze, Seba online, T32, Cromwell T32. So 3 light tanks on the enemy side, open wide map, Sun River, great graphics, great possible tactics on that map, which we have proper to capture flags on that map as well. But we've got one still. It lets you think about really a lot of the interesting tactics, and we can see 2 Lycans going from the middle of the map, trying to spot a bit. Yep, they managed to spot some tanks, and they become unspotted. It is risky to play only on one light tank tier 6 on a map like that, and even on defense. I know they got the Primo Victoria as well, but it's not a light tank, as we can see what are Lycans doing. They even hit each other. I'll just show the setup because there's no. Oh, poor. Could much better, David. Stop saving on your team. Rift War. As you can see, Cerber is ready, and Cerber is voted by MT. There's like 2 light tanks. Of course, MT's got absolutely no chance on 1-on-1 with Cerber, and he's getting shots from the Lycans. So Cerber is doing his job well. He's spotting some tanks while Lycans can give them a beating. Let's see if Cerber is spotting from Victoria, Emil. In a moment there will be here MT. Oh, managed to not spot, but it's because of the angle, I think, yeah. Still nice blind shot down there. Cerber Jetty, while in the meantime, the heavy tanks of MOD are taking into the attacking position. Whoa! Ammo rack damage on Emil. He's going to try and get rid of the Lycans. With his MT-25, at least take some of their attention, but hard to say if this will help, if he can do any good with the tier 6 while he got 2 Lycans on his back. One nice jump, absolutely great to look, to watch things like that. One of the issues that he doesn't use the camouflage on light tank, and that's one of the worst things you can do. Camouflage gives really much for a light tank, remember about that. Cerber or Lycans doesn't need that because they got permanent camo, and the bonus from the camouflage is given to the tanks on a permanent basis. So tanks from LDA had to take a position inside the river, or the what's left from the river, to not being exposed to enemy fire. Time is ticking, 3 minutes left, and whoa! Tracked virus another shot, 1 more shot, and there is no more light tanks. Hey, he's been done. Great shooting by Seb Online. T32, great game so far. 1 year for MOD. Are they going to win? We will see. Now the LDA is in a serious situation because they don't have any spotting tanks, so they need to make sure what they are doing, make really gentle moves. If they will be outspotted like now it's going to happen, they will be in serious crossfire down there. As we can see, we got the light tanks spotting them. What's going on from this side? Oh, what an absolutely interesting tactic play from MOD. They adjust on the fly on the situation on the map. They're going to take different approach to get them. Wow, great decisions are being made on MOD, while in the meantime all of them tanks have been spotted by Lycans. That's what makes your team reliable. If you rely only on one light tank, it may be really danger for you. And now, like I said, Tiger 2 is not the perfect choice because of lack of the armor, mobility, and wow, that's a massive amount of damage done by Lycans down there. And there are first shots getting from far away. LDA is in a really bad situation now. Whatever they would like to do, whatever they would like to try to do, they can be seen and being like you see a point blank shot or shot in the spotted tanks, whatever they want, and from the tanks that are barely managed to be scratched and spotted. They try to hit them light tanks from the, but that's the shots can be done. And after wicking a bit of the HP from the tanks, there is a major attack from T-32s and ice speeds from the MOD. I don't know if it isn't too early, as there is still 2 more tanks with massive amount of HP on LDA side, but there's a flag pressure as well here. Let's see what's going on here. Absolutely great outplay from the MOD. That's a play, tactics play, God Sky, finish Blackville. That's a massive outplay. That's what's going on here. LDA just been getting a massive crossfire from both sides. One side, light tanks, and flag counter is going out quickly. There's a cap pressure, there's taking the attention on tanks, so they need to change this move out. Now they're trying to get into Victoria. They managed to get into Victoria, so that's a massive advantage of the MOD. 5 near, 5-0. Wow. We can see that MOD is absolutely ruling on Sand River. And there's different server, and for the 6-0, I think they will finish the Fragmania without even 1 kill on the LDA side. Yeah, definitely 7-0, dominating Sand River. MOD attack on Sand River prepared perfectly, dominating the battlefield. 7 near for MOD. That gives us 2-1. As we can see, MOD was absolutely greatly prepared. They split the damage evenly about all of them tanks. 1903 on SG David Likan, the best damage this round. Not much on the side of LDA. Wow, we can hardly see things like that, and that was something brilliant. That was something outstanding. So we can see a comeback after 2 really even battles. We can see a comeback. We can see MOD on their map is really ruling. They are well prepared, and they did a massive domination. They feel like a godlike. So everyone has been changed. Start. 3 minutes to pick up the tanks. I'm really surprised what happened down here. Fought for another even fight, but wow, that was something that MOD, I think maybe they did it on a purpose. They gave us really even fight, and then wow, check what we can do. A comeback, boom, 7-0. These guys are really amazing. Amazing was what they did. The amazing was how they were changing the flanks, how they were changing the tactics, moving to from one side to other. That was really something good. Great gameplay there. They were absolutely ready. I wish we could provide some communication on the channel so players could hear how they are communicating with each other, but so far technically it is impossible, but not forever, definitely. Sooner or later we will be able to feature a bit more. Just we need some more time. But now they've got about 2 minutes to pick tanks. We are going to see soon what's going on. Here's LDA versus mod LDA 2 mod 1. Move or Die is on a comeback after the last round. They were losing 2 near, and now they came back and won the round. Really great game. This is why it's worth to watch CPL. This is why it's worth to watch esports. That's why it's worth to watch competitive games. Great. This is what's going on here is absolutely great. This is really interesting what's going on here. And MOD told us they are ready after 2 minutes. This is really interesting. Now LDA is trying to adjust themselves, I think, to what happened last time. Yeah, they are ready, so let's not hold them any more longer. MOD another round with light tanks set up, exactly same as last time. Are we going to see any changes? No, we are not going to see changes on both the sides. What's really interesting, because now they're on opposite sides. Still nothing has been changed. So this is something really exciting, really interesting. Sun River. Forefront is 2-1. No changes on both sides. Let's see how it will go. I would just like to remind the first score of the match. When MOD was home team and LDA was away team. MOD won 3-1. Now it's 2-1. Where LDA is leading on a match. Let's see how MOD is gonna defend the flag on Sun River. That's their map. They picked them, and the attack they won in dominating way 7-2 to 0. So wow. They are splitting the tanks really wide. They will control half the map in a few seconds. And there will be a shootout. Yeah. SG David got a bit late. But in the meantime, I think Ritwar is gonna spot them heavy tanks. Yes, he did. So now, guys from MOD knows where tanks of the enemies are. Let's get closer. Paris is still trying to spot something, and he's on fire. He's been done. Sabas finished him. So 1 near for MOD, and LDA lose their light tank once again. So now they are blind again, and they are blind on attack. Massive advantage now on the side of MOD. I don't understand why LDA didn't take the lesson from the last round where they lost the one light tank and they were so vulnerable to enemies. Slowly trying to take the tank. Enemies know you are going here because you have been spotted. They control half of the map, more, 2/3 of the map. And yes, I want to say what's gonna happen here when the tanks from LDA will get spotted. They will be outshotted from far away. Exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen here. This is really hard to attack if you don't have the tanks that can spot. Nice shooting now. Riftward tried to stay a bit too long, being too greedy to get some damage. A bit more passivity here, but it's the LDA that's there in a difficult situation. So him and I spotting down there, so they steal the tanks, and you can see shots are coming from far away. They're being sniped from a distance. And lots of bouncing on Tiger too. Wow, lucky. Great game here by Black Devil. He covered the Nyaku so he can get behind him, because I feel he's got much more bigger chance to bounce shots than Tiger 2, and there is a push here. That was lucky by Black Devil. He locked themselves on a stone, and that managed to save him from getting hit, and they managed to get away for a few seconds from the light tanks. Now they have been spotted again because the Lycans are just here. Hitting them from behind, but there's an Emil, there's an T-42 trying to help their team. What is LDA trying to do? They're trying to get as close as possible to the flag. Tiger 2 have a bit better camo and better spotting range, is getting for a bit more longer. Unspotted, and now they are close. They've lost lots of HP, lots. Now Nyaku has been tracked once. Getting damage from behind, and that's it. No chance to move here where there are two Lycans shooting to you. People get a bit of damage as well. They can't do much. Losing that one light tank, that was everything they relied on. It's far too dangerous. The Emil is trying to do something, but it's too late for this kind of rush. I believe LDA got seriously they got seriously lost in what's going on the battlefield. They split the tanks, leave them really outside. And let's see the focus fire from 3 light tanks on a heavy tank ML1 autoloader. The black box managed to finish a ritual. Damon managed to finish David, but black box is still down there. He's still down there. He's leaving. He's on reload 2-2. A bit of mistakes from MOD, and now Sabbath one shot, but black David has been done 3-2. If the Demon moves quicker, he may be able to do something, but no, they're waiting too long, and the Fragmania and Demon are in the crossfire now. Sabas is still alive, and that will cost probably LDA the losing the position. Yeah, exactly. Fragmania has been hit from the nice shooting position from T-32s, and Demon is trying to hide, and in the same time is trying to shoot with Sabas, and the Fragmania is done. Demon finished the Sabas, but I think he won't be able to run from them heavy tanks. Maybe, but black box has been done as well, so it's 5-3. The LDA has got only Primo Victoria, Demon, and they've got a Federal in T-32. That's far not enough for 4 tanks from MOD, where most of them got a full HP, full 75%, about 80%. So I don't think they will be able to do anything. And Demon engine damage is standing in one place, still trying to defend. Nice sniping shots hitting the Sofima. Another shot he's getting. Yeah, Primo Victoria can outplay the other tanks when they're playing on a tower, but not when his hull has been exposed. Yeah, so that's it. 7-3. That's a massive comeback by MOD. Gives us the amount of 2, and let's check the Sabas. 4,278 damage tier 8. Great game by Sabas on this map, absolutely great game, and the best one, Primo Victoria Damon. He's today a shiny star for LDA, but that's not enough to win against MOD on their map. What's gonna happen now? We're gonna see a tiebreaker. And first, before we're gonna see it, I'm gonna ask Clan LDA what map they would like to play for a tiebreaker. I will switch the sides of the teams in the meantime. And I'm gonna ask them what map we are playing. And I think I'm gonna save it. No, I hope it will save itself. Maybe we'll manage. LDA. Which map you would like to play as tiebreaker? As the LDA is now the home team, the rematch, as the LDA is on their side, they will decide what the map will be tiebreaker. So we got 2-2. LDA won the first 2 rounds on their map. MOD won another 2 maps on their map. So LDA is leading on Horizon Eye, MOD is winning on Sun River. And Cannes, we are gonna see Cannes, French map. We are gonna see Cannes. Yes, we got a Cannes. I'm gonna switch everyone to spectators, and they will get 3 minutes to pick tanks from now on. Just to mention, that's the last round, that's the tiebreaker, and LDA is gonna defend on Cannes. MOD is supposed to attack on that map. It's 2-2. I just remind the first set of matches. MOD against LDA won 3-1, so MOD got 1 win against LDA. Now it's 2-2, so we can clearly see LDA prepared really well and don't want to let MOD win easy, and they want to take a bit of revenge on the enemies, on the rivals. Great game. Not many games on lower leagues than CPL Pro are played, so even not many games are played so really, with so much power, where both teams really want to get the win, to get the points to advance. Just to remind everyone, top two teams from each group are going to join the playoff, where randomly they will be seeded randomly and find each other and play for the champion of the CPL major. What else I want to add is that we've got two CPL major groups, so there's no problem with that, as I think all of the teams feel pretty alright, and looks like they are ready to advance to CPL Pro. First two teams in group A CPL major and first two teams group B CPL major advance to CPL Pro, so all the teams from playoffs are gonna advance to CPL Pro. They are only fighting for the title, who was the best in the season 4 in CPL major, who covered which place, which MOD ready, which clan did how good. Gives us a bit of statistics, how well they played against each other, on what type of maps and everything like that. We can see which maps are picked, which maps are banned, which maps clans favor, which not, which maps are balanced or unbalanced. That's only that can be done here, and that's only that can be seen and found on CPL. You won't find any better balance statistics than on CPL. Five more seconds and I will reveal. Yep, 3 minutes. So I reveal LDA. Surprisingly, they didn't announce earlier they are ready. And we can see some changes on the MOD side. This is in the moment. We've got really not enough time, I think. Or maybe we'll manage, as we've got 8 minutes, not even a full round of record time. Let's see what the players will do in that time, if they will manage to win the attack, or they will manage to defend themselves, or we will have a cut in a video. Hopefully not. LDA. Still same roster: Virus Neo MT25, Demon Primo Victoria, Fragmania IS-3, grade 1 round on over 4k damage, Black Devil IS-3, Fellow T32, Black Box Emil 1, one really good as well, Nyaku Tiger 2, but still looks like from LDA tonight the star that shines is Demon 81. MOD, they've changed a bit. It was switched from server to M41 Bulldog. We will see how it will go. Still two T32s, two Ice Freeze and two Lycans, SG David and Sofno Lycans, Sabas and Gold Sky Ice Freeze, Seba and Krumel T32s. Let's just check the Bulldog build. Two Muris, Camu is down there, ready to roll. Let's see. Cannes is a really good map, interesting map. You can play a really interesting games on that map. Map is big, map has got flag in interesting place. There's a lot of places to hunt, options how you can lead the attack. Virus Neo has been spotted, Sabas and SG as well. Rift War still has not been seen, so he's trying to hide a bit. Wait a moment, and then try to spot enemies, because they gave now a bit of more info for LDA, so LDA can prepare. Still, LDA didn't take the lessons, I think, because they're still playing only on one light tank, and it's a light tank of tier 6. Now Retour has been spotted in an M41 Bulldog. M41 Bulldog is now tier 8 after the patch 4.2, which was released last night. It's tier 8. As you can see, MOE goes with the tank, but there's no more autoloader on this tank. His stats have changed, and he's tier 8. It's got normal matchmaking, so he can be on top. What tank still got shit matchmaking is a Snakebite now, and IMX Traffic, they weren't balanced properly. They still got crap matchmaking. All of the tanks got a proper matchmaking now. Lots of the light tanks on random battles now. Great place for Retour, but he's been spotted. Primo Victoria, well done, well done. Primo Victoria, that must be a really good Swedish crew down there on Primo Victoria. Even that he spotted, he knows he got a proper place here. Yeah. Let's see who down, and Virus Neo. He has done somewhere himself. I think he dropped down from the bridge or something like that, because he killed himself. Yep, exactly. He's jumped from the edges. Oh, we missed so nice crash. So no more Virus Neo X. As we can see. This let's say flames, bit of the flames, and these effects, these have been added with this new update, with the update that added new war stories. But let's back to the battlefield. What intensive fire on Black Devil down here. What we can see again, that's what's doing the Bulldog. That's what's doing the Bulldog. He can't be seen. Nah, he's still unspotted. 158 damage. So it's not only Bulldog, there's more of them here. Where is hiding Primo? Where is hiding Primo Victoria now? Oh, he's here. Demon falls back to the town. I don't think it's a good idea for this tank to play on a flat ground. Bit risky, I think. He doesn't know where he is. As we can hear the sounds, this is the spotting sound of the tank. It now, the spotting mechanics now changed. It can be a bit annoying. Tiger 2, except I don't understand that choice. Getting beating from Likan Solofima. I mean spotted, but still intact, pardon, my French, still intact. No, this has been one more damage he got, probably from Likan, yeah. Damage says that from Likan, and MOD, slowly, sure of what they are doing, moving their heavy tanks into the shooting position, 2 T-32s, 2 IS-3s, slowly advance to the edge of the city of Cannes. Slowly, no rush, taking a proper position, perfect position. They are not taking the risk. They still got a bit of time, quite a lot. I said half of the round. Hopefully the recording will manage to get to the end. MOD is taking time, just making enemies more and more nervous. While LDA is trying to think how and from which side the enemies are gonna attack us, and there are light tanks from the opposite flank. This is gonna be a really dangerous situation from LDA. They will be in the crossfire. From one side all light tanks of the MOD, from other side all heavy tanks from MOD, and they're inside the small streets of Cannes. Yep, the crossfire started. It is a really danger for LDA. I don't know if they will be able to defend themselves in that position. Whichever side they will change, they will be hit. So now, what a smart outplay from MOD. They've picked the attention of all the tanks from LDA, shooting them, while in behind there is 4 enemy tanks going. There is a Tiger down there, but he's not sure what he's doing. And that one he will be up. Yeah, nice shot from him. But let's see what they're doing. They're not shooting Tiger. They're shooting tanks that they got changed on the other side, we said, like from the behind. But yeah, now they got the Tiger here close, so they're going to finish him, I think. Sabas is pushing because he got an unfortunate shot. Nice focus fire on Krumel. This, yeah, like we see, they are missing the focus fire on this MOD tanks. Everyone got a lot of damage, but nobody has been finished. And every tank that's not finished is shooting. Yeah, like we can see here. It's a lot of the shooting, a lot of damage here, but no focus fire. Sabas still alive. Sabas is still alive, and they are still shooting and doing damage. Like we can see just now, what a massive amount of shots. Krumel has been his tank has been damaged, got ammo damage. Emily is reloading. Fedor has been shot, and now Demon has been shot by Bulldog and Solofima. I think he's been done. I don't think he can do anything. Yeah, that's the light tanks. That's the crossfire. 4-1. I don't think anything will change here anymore. I'm still trying to do something, but it will. This is the lack of the focus fire. You see how many tanks got a lot of damage on them, but they are still alive. 4-1. It's like 5-1, but it's like 6-1 because the light tank from LDA killed himself. So Emil. Oh, what a lucky shot! I would say. Yep, he managed to take one more kill, 5-3, but that's not enough. That's fairly not enough. T71 Nikans did the game all together. Great tactics, great outplay. 6-3. MOD winning the 5th round. That gives them the win in score 3-2. 3-2, 2-3. LDA 2 points, MOD 3 points, 3-1 rounds. That's 3-2. 2,140 gold sky on IS3. All of the tanks tried to share the damage quite even. 1,960. The Emil, he was leaving the last, then T32 the longest, and Primo Victoria. So 3-2 for MOD. Thank you very much. That was CPL Major Round 4. See you tomorrow on CPL Pro, and on Saturdays and Sunday CPL Open Major and Pro another rounds. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe us on YouTube, join us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, register and bring your friends on cplsport.com. That was CPL for you, CPL Major. Again, absolutely great match against LDA and MOD. LDA, lost 2-3 against MOD. German clan won against French this time, so they got combat points from those two matches. Thank you again. Good night.